Thousands of years ago during the Ice Age, the Earth looked very different from today. Massive glaciers covered much of the northern hemisphere, temperatures were far below freezing, and giant animals ruled the frozen plains. Among them stood one of the most iconic prehistoric creatures of all time, the woolly mammoth. In this video, we will explore the fascinating life of the mammoth, where it lived, how it survived extreme cold, and what made it one of the most successful animals of the Ice Age. 1. What exactly was a mammoth? The mammoth belonged to the same family as modern elephants, Elephantidae. Its scientific name is Mammoths primigenius. Mammoths evolved from African elephant ancestors about 6 million years ago, gradually adapting to colder climates as the Earth entered the Ice Age. There were several mammoth species, including woolly mammoth, Columbian mammoth, steppe mammoth. The woolly mammoth is the most famous because of its thick fur and Ice Age survival adaptations. 2. Physical adaptations for extreme cold. The woolly mammoth was perfectly built for life in freezing temperatures. Thick fur mammoths had 2 layers of fur, a long outer coat that could reach up to 90 centimeters, 3 feet, thick inner layer of mammoth fur that traps warm air, or fat layer under the skin. Mammoths had a 10-centimeter thick fat layer, similar to modern whales. This fat provided insulation and energy storage during harsh winters. Small ears and short tail. Unlike modern elephants, mammoths had small ears to reduce heat loss, short tails to prevent frostbite, curved tusks. Their tusks could grow over 4 meters 13 feet long and weigh more than 100 kilograms 220 pounds. They were used for digging through snow, fighting rivals, clearing paths through ice. 3. Size and strength. A full-grown woolly mammoth stood about 3.5 meters 11.5 feet. Tall at the shoulder, weighed between 5 to 6 tons. That's heavier than most modern elephants. Their massive body helped them conserve heat and survive in sub-zero temperatures. 4. Where did mammoths live? Mammoths roamed across a massive region called Beringia, which connected Siberia, Alaska, northern Canada. During the Ice Age, sea levels were lower, creating a land bridge between Asia and North America. This allowed mammoths to migrate freely across continents. They lived in the tundra steppe biome, cold grasslands filled with grasses, herbs, and shrubs. 5. Mammoth diet and daily life. Mammoths were grazing animals. Scientists discovered frozen stomach contents from mammoth remains, revealing their diet. Grasses, sedges, flowering plants, shrubs. A mammoth spent up to 18 hours a day eating to maintain its massive body. Their teeth were specially adapted for grinding tough, frozen vegetation. 6. Social behavior. Like elephants today, mammoths were highly social. They lived in family herds led by an experienced matriarch. Young mammoths were protected by the group and learned survival skills from older members. Male mammoths left the herd as teenagers and lived alone or in small bachelor groups. For more than 400,000 years, woolly mammoths ruled the frozen landscapes of the Ice Age. They survived extreme cold, powerful predators, and dramatic climate shifts. Yet despite their strength and intelligence, mammoths eventually vanished from the Earth. So what really caused their extinction? Was it nature, humans, or a combination of both? Let's uncover the truth behind one of prehistory's greatest mysteries. 7. When did mammoths go extinct? Most woolly mammoths disappeared at the end of the last Ice Age, around 10,000 years ago. However, fossil evidence shows that a small isolated population survived much longer. On Wrangel Island in the Arctic Ocean until about 4,000 years ago, this means mammoths were still alive during the construction of the Egyptian pyramids, the early civilizations of Mesopotamia. These island mammoths were smaller due to limited food, a phenomenon known as island dwarfism. 8. Climate change and habitat loss. At the end of the Ice Age, global temperatures rose rapidly. This caused massive ice sheets to melt, sea levels to rise, grasslands to turn into forests and wetlands. The mammoth's main habitat, the tundra steppe, slowly disappeared. Because mammoths depended on open grasslands for food, they struggled to survive in forested environments. Their population began to decline long before humans arrived in large numbers. 9. Human hunting pressure. At the same time, modern humans were spreading across Eurasia and North America. Mammoths became one of their most valuable prey animals. Archaeological evidence shows mammoth bones with spear marks, hunting camps built from mammoth bones, cave paintings depicting mammoth hunts. A single mammoth could provide Enough meat to feed a tribe for months, fur for clothing and tents, bones for tools and shelters. This heavy hunting pressure pushed already declining populations toward extinction. 10. Genetic decline on Wrangel Island. Recent DNA studies revealed something alarming. The last mammoths on Wrangel Island suffered from inbreeding genetic mutations, reduced fertility, deformed tusks, and skulls. Their isolated population was too small to stay healthy. This genetic collapse made them vulnerable to disease and environmental changes. 11. Frozen mammoth discoveries. One of the most incredible aspects of mammoth research is the discovery of perfectly preserved frozen mammoths in Siberian permafrost. Some famous discoveries include the Luba mammoth, a baby mammoth found in 2007. The Yucca mammoth, the buttercup mammoth. These specimens still contained hair, skin, muscles, organs, even liquid blood. These discoveries allow scientists to study mammoth biology in unprecedented detail. 12. Can mammoths be brought back? Modern genetic technology has opened the door to a controversial idea: de-extinction. Scientists are working to extract mammoth DNA, edit elephant DNA, using CRISPR, create an elephant-mammoth hybrid embryo. The goal is not to clone a mammoth, but to create a cold-adapted elephant with mammoth traits. However, major challenges remain: ethical concerns, animal welfare issues, long development times, uncertain ecological impact. So for now, mammoths remain creatures of the past. Closing: a lesson from the Ice Age. The story of the mammoth is a powerful reminder. Even the most powerful animals can disappear when climate changes and humans push ecosystems beyond their limits. If we want to protect today's wildlife, we must learn from the fate of the mammoth. If you enjoyed this journey into the Ice Age, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because the past still holds many secrets waiting to be discovered.